Here's what it looks like. And here is a slow-mo.
Alright, what's up guys? It's your boy Calvin Nation. There's already a lot of videos on how to actually do the shortstop, so I'm gonna include some other parts like how you would add this to a combo, alright? So there's the shortstop. It's a pretty easy move. It's just really weird to get used to. I don't think there's too many moves you need to know before doing this, but the half orbit would probably help. But you don't actually need to know that. So if you're first learning it, I'd recommend not just starting from the closed position and going straight to the shortstop, because that's really awkward to let go of the safe handle and then roll it over your thumb, you know what I'm saying? You're basically doing the basic opening, except instead of flipping it in the closed position, you're gonna put your thumb there. So you're gonna throw the safe handle over your thumb. You start with the bite handle, because when you hold the bite handle, if you do mess up, your fingers are safe because you're not gonna cut yourself on the way up. So I'd recommend going basic opening and then over your thumb. Basically just start with the knife like this and then flip it over your thumb. It's like the reverse of a Zen rollover. You could just practice, you know, flipping back and forth, because you need to be able to get that smooth flip over to be able to get it started. Flip it over your thumb, catch it like this. You're basically catching with your middle and index. I recommend practicing that until you can get it smooth enough, alright? And then after you get that part smooth, you can practice the second part of the move where you swing the handle up and you put your thumb in between the blade and the bite handle. You want to keep your thumb out of the way and swing up like this. It's kind of like you're doing like a ladder. Alright, so you swing up, and then while it's swinging up, you stick your thumb in between this area. Alright, so you want to let the blade pass and then your thumb goes in the way. And then you'll end up in this weird position. But this is basically the end. You just put your index down there and it will close. You don't have to use your index if you can get enough speed. But if you're starting out, I recommend using the index. So you flip it over, keep the momentum up, and you see how when I flick it over, I put my index there right away. You just give it a little tap down. That's all you basically need to do to get it to close. It's a very slight tap. You don't have to use it that much. Over the thumb, catch it with these two fingers, keep the momentum up, use your index to keep the blade down, and then just close. And the easy thing about the shortstop is once you get it down, you can just keep practicing it again and again, you know what I'm saying? So for example, you do a shortstop, then you can immediately just do a Zen rollover and then practice the shortstop again. So you could just keep doing that until you get it smooth enough. See, the thing about the shortstop that might make it confusing, normally when you flip, the blade and handles or whatever, they're traveling counterclockwise. When you do a Zen rollover, the handles are kind of moving around counterclockwise. When you do the shortstop, you have to change the direction to clockwise. So some people are not used to that. The easiest way is when you're on the safe handle and you're doing a Zen rollover, you can kind of catch the momentum and then go to the shortstop. For example, if you want to do behind the 8-ball and go to a shortstop, you go do behind the 8-ball and you just redirect at the end. It's kind of like a wrist pass, except you're moving your hand with the blade to stop the momentum and then redirecting it in the reverse direction. The way I usually do it is I'll go from a 0G chap and then I'll reverse into the shortstop to close. If you're not good at the 0G chap, you don't actually have to, you know, be able to continuously do the 0G chap. You can just do one and then just catch it early. And then once you catch it, do a reverse. Let's just say I was looking up at my camera while I was doing that, so I kind of got distracted. But so you catch the 0G, right? You don't have to do too many, just literally just do one and immediately catch it, okay? Catch it, reverse the direction, and then you gotta do like a wrist pass, the reverse wrist pass. Alright, so reverse wrist pass, and then you can see now this is basically the shortstop. It basically sets you up for that. And that's another way to do the shortstop. The shortstop you can do whenever you're like going in the reverse direction. So I guess if you do like a reverse thumb chap, you could go to shortstop, but then you're gonna have to use the, you're gonna have to do a safe handle shortstop. So that's gonna be a little bit riskier if you're new to doing the shortstop. Another way you could do it is when you're doing a choker fan, right? You could catch it in the reverse grip, and then it's like a 0G thumb rollover, and then you can see how it allows you to go immediately to the shortstop. Shortstop is a pretty tricky move, but you just need to keep practicing and then eventually you'll get used to it. It's really easy once you actually figure out how the trick works. So yeah, I hope you guys found that useful. If you have any other easy tricks that you want me to help you with, then just let me know. I could probably do those, but I'll probably do just this and the choker fan because I feel like those are the fairly simple ones that people struggle with, you know what I'm saying? But other than that, I'll direct everyone to big flips or like Calvination or bite handle. Those guys have already enough videos, I think. So hope you guys enjoyed, and adios.